Perfect.
Still had to
Deflate, yeah.
Oh, that didn't even.
Good afternoon, good morning, good night.
Yeah, you guys ready?
I'm actually tired. Think. Snoot. Let him snoot.
Let him snooze. We should get a snooze sponsor.
Snip and snoot.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night. You're back with Let 'em Shoot. We're back. It's your favourite day of the week because we're on your screens. We're back after a big weekend of football. We're actually away, business as usual. But firstly, before we get into it, to my very right.
Wagon MJ. WAG. I'm just kidding, guys. Blame Samuel. I think. Yeah, just that. Yeah. I think now we are easily most popular podcast in Australia based on the reception at the game the other day.
We've been that.
Nah, bro, this is different level because I'd never been stopped like that in my life. Yeah. But
nice.
now I guess we'll get used to it. The only time I used to get stopped was at the airport. That was by security. But now,
When Mitch was on security.
bro, yeah, frisky, yeah,
Paid it down.
yeah, always, consistently, yeah. And I think the moment that I knew, yeah, we're doing something here is when we were walking down to the pitch, and then the security just opens the gate, says, "Yeah, go on the field."
Yeah, go on, lads.
He said, "Go on, boys."
Said you guys are back again.
He goes back again.
Back again.
Back again for another shift.
People calling us from 50, 20 meters or 20 meters away to get photos.
That's it.
Man, we lived a good life. But yeah, blame Samuel.
To my left.
Best young chef in Canberra. Stuff coming up soon. Keep an eye on this space. I'll let you know what's happening. To my left.
Very cryptic.
PBB in 4K. Yeah, life's good. Beard's getting thick. It's in the same girth as my.
Yeah, that was good.
Would you say
That was a nice rhyme.
would you say you were the chaos kid this weekend?
At the game?
Everywhere.
Yeah,
Nah, that was good. That was good this weekend.
Yeah.
Sydney,
Fair enough.
in the
Chaos.
game.
But I missed the chaos, so I'm back. Today
Yeah,
I'm.
fair.
Odd.
I'm chaos. Zoidberg.
Pause.
The guy who voices Zoidberg ever
Someone
dies.
did that.
I think that's Yoshi.
Footballers as well.
That was Mitch when he woke up.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you reckon these guys are going to do when they realize this is an AI show? We're not real.
I don't know.
Question.
Hologram. I don't actually know.
Nah, the people saw us in real life, bro.
Imagine if we could literally do this from home. It'd just be like a hologram sitting here.
Mm.
Just have everything done. So
Imagine I clocked in, I was fully naked.
yeah.
You just clock in for your shift.
You can just change your outfit, slide.
I feel like now we have fans, we can say whatever we want.
True.
Yeah,
we could do 8-minute episodes and just post it and leave.
Bro, we could
Just
say
do an
whatever we
intro
want.
and say,
That's been Let 'em Shoot. Thank you for watching.
It's like those
Like, share, subscribe.
Arsenal best Champions League wins ever. This is all Arsenal's Champions League winning seasons. Thank you for watching.
Yeah. Oh, we should just do like a 1-minute video. See whatever it says.
Yeah, we'll just see if they say anything.
the
And if they
fuck?
say anything, we'll post the real one.
No,
Some of the comments from last week. Thank you guys for commenting. That's the best thing you can possibly do.
We love it.
I'm telling you, that's the best thing you can do. Anyways, best comments from last
give
week.
us money, actually.
It's true.
Snail Mail said, "Don't think I've seen a." This is. He didn't even do a pause. He said, "Don't think I've seen a fan ride harder than Bud, no matter how delusional they sound."
True.
Shout out you.
Are you really a
I'd
fan
agree with you.
Bud is
I'd
a
agree
ride or
with you.
die.
Are you really a fan if you don't do that for your
Don't
team?
do what?
I'm saying, are you
What do you
really
do
a
for
fan
your
if you don't
What
do
do
that
you do for your team?
Huh?
Sophia
It's not
says,
the right week, bro. Come on.
Sorry.
"It's the perfect week." Sophia says, "The
what
inspiring
is
team
it?
talks bit was too good." Yeah, facts.
We should do more acting.
I'm not going to cap. I usually tune in every Tuesday, but as a Chelsea fan this week, I needed the pain to fade a bit before I tuned in. That was from Esteban. Shout out
You know,
Esteban.
it actually
man.
wasn't that bad.
You watch it whenever you need,
Oh,
bro.
Brian left back. Nice.
Shit, he watches this.
Stupinian.
Um,
What's that movie? Oh, Stupido. What's that from?
Next one. Yeah.
It's from something.
Samuel's
I think someone
Jairo
told us to the
Santos said Samuel's legit Callum Scanlon. You know who this guy is? Only plays for Liverpool.
Oh yeah, the young guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't even know your team now?
Yeah.
I was thinking who the hell is that? But it's a
Oh,
young guy.
he's that Somali guy.
I don't think he's Somali.
Oh, then
Yeah.
I don't know the resemblance.
They must both be bad at football.
What you saying about Somalis? Saying they're bad at football.
That's
That's
crazy.
Translate Samuel.
That's
Crazy.
Hey,
Shout out all
all
my
my
Somalians.
Somalians.
Yeah, I know a
Get
couple
at him.
Abdis. I know a couple
nice
Abdis that can
skills.
ball out.
It's not
Yeah,
me.
I do too.
And for lookalike, a lot of people said Riley and Rice. I think that was
Yeah,
expected.
that's-
But
Yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna do my one?
Pause.
What do you get?
Michael B. Jordan. Bro.
Oh, yeah, you look like
That was
a
from your own
a
comment, though.
very. What did they say?
Very
tanned.
dark.
Yeah.
they said Cajun Michael B. Jordan.
Yo, agencies, holla at me. I'm PBB for a reason.
Facts.
Yeah, Chaos Kid.
Facts.
Yeah.
But keep dropping your comments.
What's
We
that
l-
this week?
We love to see him. Maybe drop a comment about.
Oh, I got one.
Yeah, good.
If you've been watching Eddie Abayu lately, tell me how many eggs you have for breakfast.
And then when you're done doing that, tell us.
Eddie has 12 eggs for breakfast. You guys,
Well, you've just told them.
yeah, they know. I'm saying how many eggs do you guys have for breakfast?
Oh, okay. Comment what Let Him Shoot like in real life event you want us to do,
Yeah,
and where
true.
you want to where you want to see us.
That's actually good. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh, Westfield Belconnen.
Yeah.
Meet and greet,
Right
book
next to
signing.
right next to Santa Claus thing. Behind it.
We'll get Mitch to Santa
We could
Claus.
do Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's
maybe
true.
let's do that.
Let's do that for Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't celebrate, bro. I'm not Mo Salah, bro. I don't celebrate.
You just got to work
So,
then, bro.
Yeah.
Huh?
You can be a little elf.
Yeah.
You can be receptionist.
We'll get you some stilts. You can be elf.
I could be the elf with the girth.
Like, share, subscribe, comment. If you're listening on audio,
You better give me
5-star
some
review.
Excel shorts.
We'll make sure the
Five
episode's ordered.
It's just
We'll make sure the episode's uploaded properly this week. We apologise for last week. That was definitely production.
Production's been a bit slack.
Yeah, facts.
Fucking
We're going to go
slackers.
into the Sydney Derby, considering we were there.
Cool.
Bud, thoughts, feelings,
Is this one
emotions
Is this episode sponsored?
about Sydney Derby now.
Ah,
Yeah.
far out. I have never been this shocked by a derby in the A-League than the one I just watched the other day. To go win, we were even hyping them up. We said Western Sydney is going to get a good result here. 2 weeks ago, we said, if the points stay close and they win their game and Sydney stay on the same track and win, this one's for the team that jumps the other team. And it stayed like that. Only one team showed up on that day, and it was not the red and black. It was the mighty blue, the mighty sky blue. I had to witness Deny rub it in.
Pause.
Pause.
Did he knee slide as well?
Deny was doing everything.
Yeah.
This guy's got one knee. His knee sliding across the mud.
Yep.
He's saying, "But if you don't do it, I'll do it."
Yeah.
I had to witness this, and it wasn't even like throughout the whole game. It was just pow pow in the first 3 minutes, 2 goals. It's like, what is this?
Yeah.
They started well.
Yeah. First
They
minute.
started well.
That's
Great
what we were on
opportunity.
here.
I started well.
I was
First
like,
minute.
fucking, this game's on.
Yeah.
Boom. The next, what happens? Next play down the other side, corner, header, straight. And he's probably the shortest player on the field. Bang, goal.
Run great.
These guys on this side,
Some
they're still
finish.
a little bit loud. They haven't piped
didn't
down
stop.
yet.
They didn't
didn't
stop.
stop.
They
When it
didn't
was
stop.
1-0,
Yeah.
they were still going.
I was like, okay, 1-0 early. It's just a little bit of a shock, and they'll be back. Bang again, another goal.
2-0. Second attack, pen. It wasn't a pen though.
It wasn't a
I'm
pen.
very-
I agree with you.
In a league where there's VAR, I just really don't think that
They didn't even
something
give
from
it a
that
chance.
close, should
Yeah.
be given as a pen. But hey,
Game over.
And then after that, I think
the RBB still didn't stop after 2-0 down. They were. Me and Bud maybe took a little seat.
we had to carry him a little bit.
A little bit.
We
said,
had to give him a little push.
Yeah, but they were up.
Yeah.
And then
Until they left again.
until they. Hey, I don't know what we can comment on or what happened or the real story, but there's obviously altercation between the police and some RBB members. Yeah.
That was actually good.
Yeah, I've got a good.
You practice that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was trouble with the police and RBB, and I think a couple people got kicked out, and then the rest,
Solidarity.
solidarity, they left.
They have to.
They have to, and then the
Colours
ones that
won.
tried to go back in apparently got arrested.
That's
Yeah, so there was a lot of, Chaos Kid.
You know who posted a video about it? The guy was. Did you see the video on TikTok?
Yeah.
The guy you interviewed first.
'Cause the one with
first
the
guy who
camera.
had the camera.
Yeah, he did a video.
He posted a
He's got
TikTok
a lot
about
of
it,
TikTok
and
followers.
he's got like
800K.
yeah,
What?
yeah,
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I don't know. Anyway, I don't know who he is, but he has like I think he's just started his YouTube
Channel.
I don't know. It's weird. He's got a lot of TikTok followers.
Yeah, I saw his TikTok came up on my page.
But he did a video about it, and he was like, pretty much, they were saying that.
Yeah,
Did
he
you
said
watch
the
the video?
leader got kicked out for no reason.
Yeah.
And well allowed
They were like outside the RBB,
And they were
outside
chanting
like outside the stadium
during the
chanting,
game.
and all the police were around, and he was like going, "Oh, what's going on?" And then one of the people was saying, "Yeah, they kicked out our leader," and then they took down our banner that we had, but the banner was organized by the
Wanderers.
Wanderers. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't actually know what happened. I'm sure the details will come out, but I've seen straight away A League jump on it, and for a fact, I know they're gonna jump on the side of.
They're gonna
Obviously,
slap
has-
the wrist
they
of the
have to jump.
RBB. That's what they're gonna do.
Which is bullshit.
Yeah, the only real active support group in Australia. Well, I mean,
No,
the Sydney FC fans
no.
and the Melbourne Victory
Yeah,
fans.
I was gonna say, don't talk
the
about-
Sydney FC
don't
and the
talk
Melbourne
about
Victory fans, they're about it. But everyone else, you
Yeah.
took away the best atmosphere.
Wellington's alright.
And I wonder what
Now,
actually
'cause they're
happened.
winning.
Because our experience with it, they were fine to us. Like,
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was lit.
it looked good.
Everyone,
Like,
it was
they were
really
ready for the game.
inclusive.
Yeah.
Like,
We're meant to have some content coming out from the game. If
You guys
ever
will see it. It's
you
kinda
will,
lit.
then maybe you'll see it.
yeah,
but
it's kind of
They were lively. Just before kickoff, they were going.
it was amazing. It was
Yeah.
genuinely one of the best sporting atmospheres I've been in.
in
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
it
was-
actually, it,
In
In
general,
general,
yeah, life.
to be honest, it actually looks like a proper football game as
Really?
well.
Yeah, it did.
Like not our typical
100%.
A-League
Yeah.
70 fans.
100%.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And
27,000 people were at the stadium.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
If they were playing in a 20,000
It
stadium,
would be
that would have been fucking
insane.
yeah.
And
rocking.
the feeling when we were standing on the pitch in front of the RBB and they were chucking the streamers on the
Yeah.
bro, you just have this different. No wonder players can run out the 90 minutes.
Euphoric.
No
Bro,
wonder
it
oh
feels
my god, you
different.
feel it in your
Yeah.
bones.
I think that's what I was saying. Like, that's probably why, like, Messi and Ronaldo get addicted to fucking
Yeah,
scoring,
bro.
Ronaldo definitely, because
Imagine.
you feel
Imagine them
like
chanting
He
your
just wants
name
to
would be
score so he
crazy.
can just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the whole crowd. Imagine everyone in the stadium just chanting your
Nah,
name.
because the
That would be
feeling
dope
of
feeling.
playing in we weren't even playing. We were just
Yeah.
on the pitch in front of them. That feeling is I don't know. It's unmatched. I think
It's
in
not
life.
even goals. It's
Yeah.
just tackles. Anyone from your
Anything.
team does anything good.
Anything.
Good throw in. Bang, they're behind you.
You
It's crazy.
bro.
Yeah, facts.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, those fans are serious.
Hey, shout out to the Sydney FC fans.
Yeah,
No
they
way.
did-
Yeah,
They
they
were
were-
fucking
that
loud.
away end was
They
crazy.
were loud.
The Cove, yeah.
Right, they did the thing where they turned their back on the
The
game.
Poznan.
The Poznan.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Bumping. Yeah, those
And
Yeah,
they were doing
that's
this one.
They were swaying as well. They were doing everything.
Because they were enjoying it. 4-1 up.
Hey,
They were
no
enjoying
lie,
it.
No lie, after a bit, I was going to go see there's a shop around.
You
Get a
see
shirt.
Burgess at the end. They gave him the megaphone. The fans there.
Oh, sick.
And he was doing the chant and they were doing it back. It
I
was
wish
lit.
that was us, man.
13th of April, it's Sydney Derby at Sydney's.
I think we might have to run it back.
JD,
13th of April.
Mm.
Oh,
I think let's run it back, guys.
JD, just saying, if you want us to do that shit again, holla at us.
maybe we'll have to start something like when the Canberra team comes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
Inshallah.
We need you
You
on
want to
the
be the
mic.
ultra?
You need-
You
we
have
need
to
you
be
on
the
the
ultra,
mic.
yeah.
You need to wear like a bally, everything.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, facts.
Shiesty.
You got the tats
I'll wear a
already, so
shirt.
it's
You and
good.
KS.
Yeah.
You and Claw.
No, that's
I
what
can
they
just borrow a
did.
Jordan Shiesty.
True.
That's what they were doing there.
Yeah.
The guy had a whole belly.
The whole front. The
You
whole.
couldn't see early his eyes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You want
Yeah.
me to do it, not you?
No. Oh well, we can't tell people you're gonna
That's
do
true.
it.
We
What
can-
about the
We'll tell him
jacked
after.
guy? The one who he had his shirt off, standing at the front. He did not care about the game. He didn't care about nothing. He didn't stop. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
I thought you were talking about the
The trainer.
Wanderers.
No,
fucking
no,
trainer.
not the Wanderers
That guy
physio.
was-
That guy was
That guy was
jacked.
jacked for no reason.
Shout
bro.
out our guy, Lachlan Brook.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Said, "Fuck, you guys best content. You guys best content in Australia."
Didn't
Shout out
say
you,
that.
Lachlan.
Hey,
He
thanks, man.
literally didn't say
Shout out
that.
you,
We'll send you a shirt. We gotta send him a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out you, Brookie.
Yeah.
Hey,
shout
send
out.
us your details.
Shout out Jay Busy as well, man.
Shout out ULB.
Josh Barolo, my goat.
Oh fucking yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Josh.
my goat.
Holla
When
my
it drops,
gigs.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Geeks. But yeah, that was the derby. Let's go Prem.
Only Bud gave match analysis.
Oh, you want to go?
No.
Oh, you can do it.
No, I'm just.
I thought you
Mike
guys
actually did a good job.
He did a great job. Yeah.
So you guys are going to go back and
You know, I
forth.
segued you guys in, so it's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did
I
good.
thought you were going to go back and forth, pause. But I think,
don't need
yeah,
to.
for me, atmosphere-wise, excellent. unfortunate what happened. But the game overall, not the best. But when you're at the game, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. The quality don't
because
really
you're seeing
matter that
goals,
much.
you've got atmosphere. It's not like you're watching on TV and you prefer the quality of the game to be high.
Yeah.
If you're at the stadium, it feels everything's faster, everything's more intense. Like the movement of the players just looks so much quicker.
Yeah.
It's better to watch.
You're not even looking at the pictures. Like, bro, there's so much of the game. I'm looking at the crowd, like looking at just feeling the energy. You know what I mean? And when you're watching at home, you don't get that at all.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And shout out to anyone that we met, which was like a lot of people that wanted photos.
If I had $1 for
everything.
if I had $1, far out,
Yeah.
I could.
We could have gone Crown easy.
Yeah, easy. Penthouse.
And what I was gonna say was, you know, it'd be a good idea if the stadium like that, especially like around Parramatta, because it's full, it's just diverse. Imagine if they just like had open stalls where it's kind of like the multicultural festival,
like
people
food
just come
and
do their own stalls there and just sell their own shit there.
Yeah, that would be
outside
cool.
the game.
Yeah, instead of this fucking hot dog that's fucking
1850.
yeah, for what? Fuck.
1850 for a glizzy.
Oh, it's bad, Riley. It's bad.
Drinking a hot dog and it costs more than the ticket to the game. How does that?
Fuck.
And shout out our guy, Bud's guy actually, Amish. That's who you gave the scarf to.
Amish, you're welcome, my guy.
Yeah.
Kid's a goat.
Anytime, man.
Kid's a goat.
Don't
And
sell that
What
shit.
about that kid that bloody was so
Oh,
gassed to meet
but-
us?
Yeah.
But that guy.
What's it? Oh, I forgot his name, but shout out you as well. You know who you
Yeah,
are.
if you know
I got
you
the
are.
photo of you still. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll post it soon.
You got a photo of
Yeah, he's going on his phone as well.
went
on
and-
your phone?
Yeah, I used my
Send
phone.
to me.
Just took a selfie of you.
Yeah,
Send
well-
to production. They can put it on there.
Yeah,
done.
because that one guy, he's the goat.
Yeah.
He's the goat. He
Yeah.
was so gassed to meet us, which is just so crazy.
And there was other people that
Bro,
were like, fuck it.
a lot.
Yeah, they were like, fuck it.
Yeah,
There was a couple that were just asking for photos, just beg
Yeah.
me's, but they didn't know us.
Big.
But then the other ones that actually knew us, well done. Like you guys.
Yeah. Let's go. We'll start with Prem. Might as well.
Nah, we should probably just cut Prem. Bro.
Let's go. Chelsea 2, Brentford 2. I mean, listen, Bud wasn't confident. Riley, were you confident going into the game?
Bud said they were going to win.
I'm not
though.
confident.
No, he
in
didn't.
any-
He said draw.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
not confident in any game anymore for Chelsea.
Yeah.
If we get a point, I'm happy. If we get 3 points, I'm pleasantly surprised. At this point, bro, this
probably
this
the best
season's
thing
a
you've
write-off,
said,
bro.
bro.
What do you mean, best thing I've said?
I'm saying that's the best thing you've said. What do you?
Okay, yeah, all right.
I'm on your side. I'm saying that's funny.
Yeah,
That's
Why
not
you-
on his
why you-
side.
Can we do like a? Can we do like a flashback to Bud literally 2 weeks ago against City
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
I'm
This is
seeing,
a turnaround.
I'm seeing a team.
yeah, bro.
I haven't even spoken yet. Why you guys?
Never want
This
to
is why I'm
get.
confused because you say shit like this when
Bro,
I
finish what you're saying. I'm not in this with you. I'm just saying that was funny.
He said, "I'm seeing something new from this team.
That
This
was
energy.
crazy, bro.
Oh,
We're doing the corny
when I'm
shit.
talking, then I'm
We're
giving
doing-
him his time. Go.
I'm sorry, but I said, Bud, you're gonna be back next week, and you're gonna be like, what? You're gonna be depressed again. You're gonna be upset at your team. You're gonna not be feeling good." And you said, "Nah, the energy's different."
So this is on me, or is Riley gonna talk?
You can both
Riley.
talk if you
Yeah,
want.
go. I said
it's
I'll
fine.
talk
That's-
after.
So, Riley, who
Alright,
is
that's all.
what went wrong, or did something go wrong? Did
What
you
went
actually
right,
get a
actually,
good
'cause it
result?
might be a good result.
I don't know. I wouldn't say going right. Like it's obviously it's not acceptable 1 point. No one's really like saying like, yeah, you know, we really deserve that. I think 1 point, it's for a team our size, we should be aiming for 3, especially against Brentford. But I guess they've got some of their players back. Our defending wasn't really good enough. Same as always. But we actually kind of looked clinical in front of goal for once, except for Nicholas Jackson. He's
He
excluded.
took his
from
goal well.
His-
but-
His goal,
was
his
But then he's
finish was
also-
great,
he's-
but that miss was it completely. It just
Yeah,
hunts
that's
it out.
not good.
Undid what he did before.
Yeah. So
Was it before?
That was the miss was first.
it was
Yeah,
miss
miss
was
was
first.
first, yeah.
Got the header after.
Yeah. Bud.
Look, I think the only positive I could take out of this is normally when we go 2-1
You
down,
didn't lose.
we normally lose those games by more, or we just lack the urge to score. I feel like from the start, I was looking at the team and I was like, what the hell are we doing? We went to a 5-back for what? Like, yeah, it's to match Brentford, but it's Chelsea. What the fuck is going on? Why are we trying to match Brentford 5 at the back.
Mm-hmm.
And why are you doing this mid-season? We did it at the start of the year, and then I thought he like left that stage of the 5 at the back to do 4, which works better. Anyways, but yeah, playing 5 at the back, it kind of just it didn't make sense. You had a player like Mudryk who played decent on the week during the week,
Midweek.
got a goal, deserved a start. I felt like because he performance-wise he did good. If he scored or didn't score, and then to just be dropped just like that. So you kind of like, and then now you've got Chalobah just starting for some reason.
Yeah, that was really random.
Like, what did he do to deserve to start? Like straight away, just fucking put him on the bench and play 4. Simple. If he's better, if Disasi or Ko will have a bad game, then he comes back in. But to me, it was just wrong from the start. I think if we're gonna build on like games, I think maybe try keep consistency in the lineups. Would be a fucking good place to start. I tell you that much for free. But fuck.
It would be a fucking good place to start.
But yeah, like obviously I'm disappointed we didn't get 3 because I felt like the goals we conceded were against the run of play. We were pressuring them a lot. They did have a good period of after Wissa's goal. They were pestering us for a little bit.
Wissa's got a fucking bicycle kick.
But
And he had chances as well to get more.
that's what I mean. But I think we weathered that good, and then to go on and score after that, it's probably the best thing. Like I could take out of that game.
You seem shy. You're looking like all over the place. You're not even looking at us.
Well, I didn't watch the game like all of it, so I can't really.
I know,
talk
but
about it.
it's your demeanor's really, really changed.
No, man.
Because you must be deflated. Because last time you were so happy after a draw as well.
Yeah,
And
I'm still happy.
You're not.
I am.
You don't seem happy.
I am. I just said where I'm glad we took a point because normally we
That's
lose
not happy
those.
though.
That's happy. 1 point's better than no points, buddy.
And it makes you happy.
And
That
Jackson
1 point
scored
against
as well.
Brentford.
Nico scored and
Got
Disasi
his 8th
scored.
of the season, I think.
Disasi scored.
8th, 9th.
Yeah, I think
Fucking Disasi scored.
Oh, maybe not.
9th. Yeah, 9th in the season.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
For Jacko.
Yeah,
For Jacko.
he's ready.
So Chelsea have now dropped to 11th.
Right.
Game in hand, though. So you can you can get back up to 10.
Sorry, the next best thing was probably like everyone else losing. That was around us. That sense. So it's another positive we could take out. Because had them guys won, fucking hell, we would have been in trouble, eh?
What's wrong with you?
Them guys around us losing is so funny.
Oh.
Because those teams were Wolves. Fulham won, which is bad for you actually because they closed the
but-
gap.
Yeah, it's okay. We've got a game in hand, buddy.
Close the gap. Stop saying buddy. Okay, let's go Manchester Derby, City 3, United 1.
What's so funny for starting with the Chelsea game?
We just wanted to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
I know this is why you bring me on these episodes.
everyone knew how this game was going to go, I think. But
Oh.
nobody expected the little blip at the start. And by at the start, I mean...
For 70 minutes?
50 minutes.
Nah,
56
it was-
minutes, it was 1-0.
Nearly 60. Like it was.
Yeah.
They looked good.
I think United were very much... I've seen so many tweets saying the reason United lost was because they brought Anthony on.
Yeah, Anthony
Like-
and Amrabat.
Yeah, oh my God.
Amrabat give me away that last one.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That Amrabat performance is one of the worst performances I've ever seen.
But
Worst cameos.
You know what these performances do for United when they versus a big team and they kind of like perform relatively well, but the reason they're performing in this way is because they come into the game as this underdog and Ten Hag sets them up defensively to sit back and then counter. And then they go through this same little trend again. They go, oh yeah, we performed well against a big side, which is what happened last season. But then when they verse sides where they have to have the ball and where they have to create and where they have to
they're not
dominate,
those guys.
then they're just not good. So United fans who keep getting caught, we were so good for 70 minutes. Yeah, defensively.
Yeah. It's not there. You're not going
and it's
after them.
defensively,
Nah,
but City
It's-
missed chances.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Haaland buries that first chance, then
They were making...
it's completely different.
Anana was working. He was getting
Foden as well.
Yeah.
getting his
The one
money's
on his
worth.
right
On his
foot.
right,
He just, yeah.
But to be fair, like that's probably the best I've seen United play in a long time.
But the thing, I think it's defensively. That's why.
Yeah.
And we expect them
No,
to lose
like,
to City.
It was counting.
Obviously, they're gonna lose.
Have we seen United play against a big six side and dominate the game?
Chelsea, I feel like for parts
For parts of the game, Chelsea,
they
but
did definitely.
to me, they don't really count. when I'm talking about that because you guys are really bad.
11th.
Yeah, they're eating a wounded animal.
Yeah.
But I think there was definitely glimpses.
Not a
Killing,
same.
maybe
No, they're
killing
eating
a
a
wounded.
wounded animal. It's the same thing.
That's not.
Yeah, fair enough.
But even like a Bruno, considering all the shit like we've been giving him, that's been coming out about him, he had a great game. I think Rashford for the start actually had a pretty good game.
Took a break after he scored though.
Yeah.
he just
Mino
that goal's good for
had a great
3
game.
months
I
now.
thought he did really well. Like I think there's a couple of players that actually carried that team and made it look like Manchester United of old.
But it was literally they just played.
It'll never
counter.
last.
Yeah, but I think it works for them. I think that's setup.
Only against City, Liverpool,
Obviously,
Arsenal.
like what you said, 100% it
It
makes
doesn't work
sense.
for
but
them, but
I think
it worked in that game for large
in that
parts.
game. It worked okay. Maybe that's the way.
I
they
just
gotta
think
play.
it can't. It's never gonna last. You want to play like that now? It's never gonna last. You don't have the team as well. One to do that. You don't have guys who are just gonna sit back and then counter, be electric, and they don't counter with enough players for it to cause anyone problems.
Well, to be honest, it was literally just Bruno and
And Rashford, yeah, and you're not good enough defensively to shut out the best sides in the league because they scored 3.
Just to put it into perspective, United have now lost 11 games this season. Tottenham, who are 1 place in front of them, have lost 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
6. Villa 6. Arsenal 4. City 3. Liverpool 2.
Yeah.
Like, they've lost more games than Chelsea. And Chelsea are 11th. And they're 6th.
Yeah.
Draws, bro.
it's crazy.
So what
Bournemouth, 11 games lost.
do we say from that? Like, is that like?
They're not good.
Yeah, but
no, they're not good.
What do we
they're
say?
definitely not good.
They're high for a reason, though.
They have won games. They've won 14 games, but losing 11 is
lot.
incredible.
It's
a
too
lot.
much for
For
Manchester
United,
United to lose 11 games this season.
I don't think City's lost 11 games in the last 4 years. In the
But it's
Yeah, probably
No,
does.
longer.
yeah.
it's the same.
No, he's
issue
saying, like,
for
in
United all
total.
the time though.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Wow.
Like when you think of United, it's defensively they're just terrible.
They're not good
Attacking
enough.
was at least like they're somewhat saving grace with Bruno.
No, but
Defensively, they're not.
this season, though,
haven't had
they've
anyone
scored,
good.
I think it's like, they've created the second least amount of chances
And
this
they've-
season.
And
They've
their top goal
had-
scorer is McTominay.
Yeah.
And they've had the most shots faced
Yeah, on their
after
end.
Sheffield.
Have
They're
they?
second in most shots faced.
Yeah.
That's
That's
crazy.
concerning. bro.
That is concerning.
actually-
And you've got a freaking DM who was arguably one of the best in the world.
He has been out
According
for a
to
lot
some
of the
people, it's
season.
still-
He has been injured this year, though. They look better since Casemiro come back next to Mino. But you're right. It's not good enough.
It's not.
And also, every big team's taking points off City this season, except for United. City did the double over United. Every other team took points off City. So
You think-
we are viewing City as this. Of course, they're unbelievable and they're amazing, but every other big team took points off them this season.
Facts.
Do you think United now the little bro now? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I think they've been little.
Not
bro.
history, little bro. They're the little bro now.
They're going to be the
But-
little bro for a while, I
is
think.
there? That's actually surprising that you said the second most shots faced.
Yeah, it's actually
That's
crazy.
insane.
I didn't think that would be the case.
Yeah, so I don't really know.
Do you know another stat from the game? City had more shots on target than more shots in the game, than United had percent possession.
No way.
That's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
no,
That can't be a real stat.
No, if you saw the game, they literally dominated them.
Oh, my God.
So what do you mean United had a good game?
No, they dominated them, but I thought counter-attacking for
Oh
them
my God.
actually worked. Like they looked,
It's
they had a fair
How
few
can-
chances where it could have been a bit of a closer game,
How can City have...
and they held out City to about the 60.
City's expected goals were 3.3. United's was 0.25.
Yeah. That goal was literally against the run of play.
It was a rocket.
It was a rocket.
That's
But-
just individual brilliance.
It annoys me because now Rashford's probably
Yeah.
got the starting spot for another 3 years over there because of that goal. So it's fucked.
In the
It's
loss.
gonna be-
Rashford-
He's literally just about to
Rashford
leave.
scored, and then he said,
Took the game off.
yeah, yeah, he said,
My
Said,
jo-
"All right, boys.
My job here is done.
Set up
what are you guys
like
gonna
that.
do?
Casemiro, no, do your thing."
What are you guys gonna get up to?
Yeah.
Do you think they're better with Maguire?
No,
There's nothing that shows
I think
me
they're better
are.
with their real centre backs, but Martinez hasn't played at all this year.
What's their starting line? Their best starting back line.
Shaw, Martinez, Varane, Dalot.
Dalot.
For me,
Yeah. Okay.
both on the ball and off the ball. On the ball, they're a lot better with that lineup. But anyway, I think we should talk a bit about City because City fucking slapped them up.
You know what they're doing again? Oh, actually, don't worry about it. I was going to say they're doing that thing where they just keep winning every game, but they drew with Chelsea.
Yeah, they do with
Yeah.
Chelsea.
But
Come
other than
on.
that one Chelsea draw, I think they're on like this very, very good streak.
We do have a couple comments. Haaland has had equal, if not more, missed open chances than Nunes this
Well, he's
season.
got the most big chances missed this season in the Premier League.
There you go. Well, yeah.
He also gets the most amount of chances.
I saw a
so-
conversation about it the other day, and it was like Haaland will still outscore any striker that's efficient because one, he gets the most
The
chances,
volume,
but
yeah.
two, his movement creates the most
He's
chances.
incredible.
So it's even if he misses, even if he has 10 clear chances in a game and
Yeah.
only scores 6,
Yeah.
he's still scoring 6 because of his movement.
It's also so crazy how he is just so not involved in City's game.
Yeah.
Like besides him in the box and his actual finishing ability, he's not on the ball at all.
So
they
they
just
do.
play around him.
I think he's the one player in the world that, especially as a number 9, that is
Yeah.
so comfortable just doing that. Because I don't think it bothers him when he's not in the game.
No.
Because normal strikers that if they not touch the ball for 5 minutes,
Get
6
pissed
minutes, will drop in deep, try and get a touch of the ball, but he just stays and sits. And that's why there will be games where he will literally have like 9 touches of the ball,
And
score
he
think it
will
3.
was
still make the
genuinely
run.
in
Yeah.
the 30th minute until he touched the ball.
Yeah, he doesn't stop making runs as well.
He
He will
will
never
make
stop, ever.
He's like the best like 9 to have, I guess, like the one that he knows his role. He knows why he's been bought. He knows what he has to do, and he just does that every
Yeah.
single game.
I feel like he'd be so easy to coach just because
100%.
you tell him what to do, or you tell him like, I need you to be in this area, and he'll do it for the whole game.
And
He don't
with
care about nothing else.
with Haaland, I feel like he's always match ready. Like
Mhm.
whether he misses like chances, he'll always be match ready. Like he always comes in with the same energy every game. Like he'll make runs. He'll get in the box.
It never really looks like he's lacking.
Or
Yeah.
lazy, or
He doesn't look
Lafarge.
like
lacking sharpness. Maybe
Yeah.
his finishing might be off, but I feel as though
sharp. He's
the way he's
always
taking,
sharp.
Yeah,
he's still moving.
But would you not be like, if you were a 9, would you not be literally bricked up knowing you've got like De Bruyne and stuff like that are just playing the best passes literally on your toe as you're throwing goal?
I
Like,
think
that
you,
would-
you definitely
that would
would.
fuel
It definitely
me.
I don't
benefits
think
him
I
a
could do
lot,
it, though.
but it's a different kind of player.
couldn't
that,
do it.
You're
I'd-
a different type of player.
Yeah,
but
I'd get
I
too
think,
pissed off with not touching the ball.
Yeah.
like that would honestly motivate me so much just to make that run every time.
Fair
You
enough.
might not
That's
get it
fair.
4 times,
Yeah.
but that one time you get it, you know you're literally going to.
And I think he
Fair
rates a lot of his. He has to rate all his teammates.
I think he does.
Because-
Well, you can tell because I've
Look
never
at him.
seen somebody just turn and run and not even look at the guy who's passing the ball
Yeah.
because you just know the ball's
Yeah.
coming.
And De Bruyne didn't play for the whole year.
Yeah.
So, and he's still making the exact same
It's true.
goals.
Speaking of rating his teammates, Foden currently, we've got a comment saying, "Is Foden the best player in the league at the moment?"
Guardiola.
City-
well,
If City win the
Guardiola,
treble
yeah.
and England win the Euros, does Foden get Ballon d'Or top 3?
Yep.
A lot of comments about Foden.
I think
There's that Goldbridge conversation all over.
Oh
again.
yeah, the Goldbridge conversation where he said Foden doesn't start for Arsenal,
which I think is absolutely ridiculous.
which
It's an
we
interesting
had an
one.
Now
argument
he's put
about.
that-
We had
Very
a,
interesting.
Oh my god, the longest argument in the chat. The Arsenal boys think that Foden doesn't start for Arsenal.
We didn't say that. He's lying.
A couple
It's-
people were
that's
going to
what the-
fall
That's
out.
what it came to. You
No, it
said
wasn't.
Arsenal don't get better if Foden start for Arsenal.
No, don't
said
do
that.
that. We
Mum's
said,
wife, you said
we
that.
said if Foden starts over Martinelli, are we
Yeah.
better?
Well,
and we
we're-
said no.
Yeah, you said he
We said
okay.
he
they
would start
start
for
10.
Arsenal.
You
Yeah,
would start him 10.
we said
Yeah,
that.
but they said Foden doesn't start on the left for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
No, it
Like,
doesn't. It
After
doesn't.
hearing both arguments, it makes sense.
It doesn't make sense to me at all.
'Cause they
Like zero
completely-
part of it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Why?
Because he'd be much better than
I
Martinelli.
don't know why he's
Arsenal-
much better.
Arsenal are great when Trossard plays on the
No,
left.
we agreed.
and
He's a
Foden's-
better player than Martinelli. Like football.
Of course, and I think Arsenal will
But-
be better.
Does he work in that same position better?
Yeah, I think he does.
I don't think so.
I think he can do anything that Martinelli can
Arsenal
do.
are also not
Obviously,
better when
no, but that's
Trossard
like
starts.
ability wise.
Of course.
It's different when it's like you're playing in that position and he has to make runs. He's carrying the ball. All Martinelli's
Foden
game
can't
is
carry
different
the
to
ball.
Foden right
Yeah,
now.
and I think if you put Foden in that situation, he
Listen,
would be.
we're not going to have this conversation.
he would
again.
be-
But
It's
anyway,
hard
Nah, I don't
to
think
say
it
that
is.
he would be better there.
do you guys think if City wins the league at this point, Foden continues this form for another month or two, he wins Player of the Year?
I think it's close, and especially because
Definitely be.
they love him in England.
Yeah, why not?
It's a good
It
shout.
makes sense.
They love him in England.
Yeah.
And then
I like it though.
does Foden
Yeah, I like it being someone
start for
different.
England
Me
at
too.
the Euros?
He has to.
Well, I
Over
think he has
Rashford.
to.
I think he has to.
Wherever you
I
want.
think he has
Does
to.
he start?
Because what? Why? Because it's it should be off form,
But
we know.
But you know that Southgate,
Southgate, yeah.
you don't give a shit about form.
Yeah, but it's not like this is probably the best I've seen him play before any like.
It's clear.
major
It's
contract.
clearly.
his most
So that's
this
what
is
I mean, he
most
has to play.
productive season by numbers.
He's doing everything that.
Still less than
So
Saka.
anything that they ever wanted him to do, and to
Yeah.
like, because his performances have been good. They said his consistency, that was one of the biggest issues, and then obviously his output. And now he's consistent. His output's there. Obviously, he's not going to have Salah output, and he's not going to
Of
have
course, yeah. It's
those
hard in
kinds
that
of
team
player
as well.
output.
Saka output.
Yeah,
I mean, it's pretty close to Saka's output. I'd say they're on the same level.
That's all right. It's Foden's most productive season.
Same as Saka's.
Output-wise. Saka's more than him.
This is his most productive, though, isn't it?
No?
Like at this point in the season, yes.
Oh, I don't know at this
Yeah.
point.
Like,
yeah, it is.
But this is
Obviously he's-
Foden's most.
Yeah, it's his most
Yeah.
ever. Yeah, I know that. But then again, he's not someone who's relying on goals and assists for his performances to
Yeah.
stand out. And I think
Same as Saka.
he's proving and performing, and no one even brought Saka into
I'm
the
just
conversation. Arsenal fans are crazy, bro.
All right, question you guys. Say Euros is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
starting on the left for England?
Foden. For me.
No, like
for
not
me.
for you. Who do you think Southgate would pick?
Rashford.
He'll probably still pick Rashford.
Rashford, I
Really?
think.
He's got this weird bias, bro.
Yeah, but it's,
I think he starts Rashford.
that's crazy. He's crazy if he does
And he
that.
would say, "Oh, Rashford scored a screamer, so I've got to start him."
Yeah, nah, he's actually, to me, he's clueless.
I'd,
Southgate's
rather, I'd
ill.
rather start Rashford.
Oh my God.
Shout out.
On the left than Foden. Of course.
You have some weird
say
thing
you're
about
clueless.
Rashford. You have some
It's
really-
tournament football, mate.
So what? So
You need to understand. You guys
wouldn't
need to
want to have somebody
understand.
who can create something out of nothing.
You don't have Pep.
When you want to take
You
the
don't
guy
have
who's-
Pep hugging Foden in the game at training, everything, just hugging,
Yeah,
making sure
okay.
Foden, you're
Yeah,
right.
so you're just
Yeah.
doing this because I think
Foden played 20 minutes this week. Foden played
No,
15
he
minutes
hasn't
this
been doing
week.
that
All
this
right,
season.
well, Foden, you're not playing well at the moment. We'll take you out of the
hasn't
squad.
been doing that this
We'll
season.
take you out of the squad.
So wouldn't
What
you
has he
take
done
the-
for 4 years?
wouldn't you take? Okay, so we're going. You said you don't know anything about tournament football. Wouldn't you take the guy going in with the best form
No.
versus the guy who scored probably
This is probably his
4
worst
goals?
season.
Rashford can be playing bad, still score.
This is his
Like,
worst
what?
season.
He can.
He's been playing bad.
Yeah, and he just scored.
Yeah, he scored
This is
4
his
goals
third-
this season.
yeah,
Yeah,
third
but
or
all
fourth
in the
goal.
last 2 months. All these goals have come in the last 2 months. So he's
So,
hitting
no,
form.
he's not
hitting
hitting
form
any
at the right
form.
time.
He's
He scored twice. This and
No.
the other goal.
No.
The
that's
other
not
two
true.
were start of the year, mate.
I said last 2 months.
Bud would know as well.
Bro, he scored at the start twice.
Yeah, January,
One.
February. That's 2 months.
No.
If you think
I mean
that
at the
if you
start of
think
the
that
season, not
Rashford's
here.
performances and the way that you think he can perform justifies him being the starter, it doesn't make any sense because
Yeah.
Foden is performing a million times better than him, doing everything in the game that there is to do better than Rashford.
Foden doesn't just hug the touchline and play as a winger, though. And you're
doesn't.
saying, does he start on the left for England, not City? I'm not saying for City. I'm saying for England. They're two completely different teams.
There's still nothing other than maybe running behind that I would rather have Rashford for.
He's a better finisher.
Is he? Because he's clearly this season.
Is he? Is Rashford a better finisher than
this season?
Foden?
Have you seen Rashford?
What do you mean this season?
You said it's tournament
This is-
football.
This is
You said it's tournament football. Is it not?
This
You're
is-
not going to take a guy who's been scoring goals consistently scoring.
Foden's highest scoring season.
Yes.
So, and it's nowhere near Rashford numbers.
Okay, but
Rashford's best. So how is he
he's
not?
got 20 goals
How's
in all
Rashford not a
competition.
better
He's
finisher?
got 20 goals in all competition.
How's Rashford not a better finisher? This is nowhere near his numbers.
Okay, so if you just go off some guy what he can do before, or what he's literally showing you every single week that he is not performing. Work rate 1, you need players to work hard. Rashford doesn't track back. Rashford doesn't defend. Foden defends, he tracks back. When the game's tough, who would you rather have? Foden or Rashford? Obviously
And
Foden.
before this goal,
Rashford.
he hadn't scored in 5 games.
Okay.
Scored 3 consecutive after that.
Yep.
And then he went 1,
Did you say when the
2,
game's tough,
3,
you'd rather have
4,
Rashford?
Yeah.
5,
I know he
6,
doesn't actually.
7,
believe it.
Yeah,
I do
it's
believe
ridiculous.
this.
I do believe
It's
it.
actually
Then he went
ridiculous.
7 games, nothing.
Listen,
Nothing.
It's actually
at
ridiculous.
this point in time, I am the
nothing.
best manager here. True or
No,
false?
It's not. It's false.
It's true.
You're
False.
saying some fantasy.
fantasy.
Shit right
You
now.
think that's real football managing?
Well, it's got to do with
No,
management.
it doesn't
It's
have
got to do
anything
with knowing
to do
your
with
players.
Rashford.
True.
Is that
It's
real
got to
football?
do with
It's just
knowing your
knowing who's going to get a
Stop
goal or who's
reaching
going
for
to
people
get
to
it.
join you, bro.
It's
an
got to know
assist.
who's going to get a goal or who's going to get an assist.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's what I'm fucking working out for this team.
Since you're riding out for Rashford, why don't you have him?
What do you mean? I've tried
Since
to
you're
get
a
him
good
so many
manager.
times.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, off
Oh,
of you, and you
that's
didn't give
crazy.
him to me. Pause.
That's crazy.
I just think you guys are
No.
Foden for City starts every day of the week over Rashford. That's not my conversation. I'm saying for England, specifically for England. England don't play anything like City. They don't have the ball anywhere as much as City. And in those games
Yep.
where they don't have the ball, who's a better player? Rashford or Foden?
All right.
Rashford, for me, is
Let me
more
say something
dangerous
to you.
off the ball, as he's shown with United.
All right, let me say something. We're not just saying a standard Foden. We're saying the tournament's tomorrow.
We weren't saying
With
that.
He said
I did.
that.
I said at the start, tournament's tomorw.
Yeah.
Who are you picking
What
to
would you
start on the
start?
left?
Starting
And you
Okay,
said
yeah.
you pick Rashford.
Yeah, I'd pick Rashford.
This is
too.
Foden's best form. Why wouldn't you take someone that's in their best ever form?
And he's
I would play- I'd
completely
play Foden.
outplaying
And
the
output
player.
wise,
I prefer Foden
since
in
that
midfield.
matters, because Rashford, you're saying could score at any time.
Then
which is
start
output,
Foden in
right?
midfield.
No, but you're saying Rashford could score at any time, which is output. So why would you not take someone that's in their better form and has output now?
I would start Rashford in
'Cause
midfield. I mean, I would start Foden in midfield.
Exactly.
But I can start him out wide because the other midfielder I think is better than Rashford.
Exactly.
I don't agree.
I think having Maddison and Foden is better than having Foden and Rashford for me.
Yeah, for City, if they were playing for City, it would be better. Why are you guys equating City to England?
We're
No
not.
one's
They're not the
equating
same
City
team.
to England.
It's
They
literally
don't
this
play
guy's
anything the same.
This
No
guy's
one's-
in the
literally
best
no
form
you
of
one's
his
guys are
life.
though. You're comparing
No,
why
we're not.
Foden should start for England.
Foden defensively,
based on how he's playing for City.
defensively,
Much
is,
better.
Chalk and cheese compared to Rashford.
For a team that focuses on defense as well, England.
England defensively, you need. to be-
Rashford does that for England. He doesn't play the same for United as he does for England. You know that.
You're going to take
Bro,
the guy
it's a
who
player
doesn't run,
It's obvious.
whose
Who
who
attitude
doesn't
is
try,
at an
has the
all-time
worst
low.
attitude,
All-time
versus
low.
a guy whose attitude never wavers defensively. Especially doesn't matter what his performances are like. He's always 100% working so hard, tracking back every
Yeah.
time. I'm going to take that guy who's
because
now
he has
in-
to fight for
who's
his
now in-
position in the team.
So
Which
what?
is a
But
fucking
that's
normal
what you
thing for
want,
a
City.
footballer.
That's literally what
No,
you
no,
want.
no.
Is that not what you want?
It's two completely different situations. For City and for England is two different things. Rashford is playing with the best players when he plays for England. When he plays for United, he doesn't have to do that because he's not playing with the best players. There's no competition.
Do you
for
think
places.
Saka's performances and effort wavers for Arsenal?
Potentially? I don't know.
Do you think that? Do you think Saka stops working harder?
What? They're different players.
I'm
though.
just asking your question. Do you think?
No, not necessarily.
Then there's no competition for Saka's place.
What do you mean?
There's no competition
saying-
for his place.
well, I'm saying.
So I'm saying players with certain attitudes, like
Exactly.
Saka, he doesn't have competition for his place.
But why does it matter if Rashford doesn't do that for United and does that for?
Because he doesn't do it for England and he doesn't
You
do it
don't
for
know,
United.
you're just saying
Yes,
things
he doesn't
now.
do it.
You're
We're
just
not
saying
now
things.
just
Bro,
he
you're just
puts on an
saying
England
things.
shirt and
This
becomes
guy is
the hardest
at
working
his
player.
worst ever.
He
Like
works harder when he plays for England.
No,
You
but
can definitely make
this
that
is-
argument. A lot of players would do that because there's more competition for
Yeah, but
places.
him working harder is not the same as having
Yeah.
Foden who just works hard.
Well, what do you mean?
Because him working harder isn't going to be like
Isn't the
Foden's
same
regular
output as
output.
Foden.
Yeah.
We're not doing an output conversation with Rashford and Foden.
He's talking about
based on one.
He's talking
year.
about like his actual like what he does on the
Like his
field.
work rate.
Yeah, his work rate. He's not talking about
You,
goals and assists.
you know for a fact England, it comes back to system. England do not play anything like City. And you guys are sitting here trying to make the comparison for why Foden should play for a team like England when it's
Because
nothing
you can
like
see
City.
that certain players when they play for their national team can still be effective.
Like Rashford has done for England.
Well, I just disagree.
Bro,
It's not. There's
No,
nothing to disagree
look,
with. He
like,
has done it.
I agree with what you're saying.
He's done it.
But is taking out of like picture right now because Rashford is at his worst. Had he been all right throughout the season, ups and down, and Foden not playing this well, I would say Rashford. But because it's literally like this guy's playing here at this level and he's at his worst level ever, it's a no-brainer to pick Foden.
Going into a tournament, which is knockout, I would rather start Rashford on the wing than start Foden. That doesn't mean I don't want Foden to start in the game.
No, but
I'm
I
saying
said
I'd
on the
rather
wing.
start him on the wing. Yeah, then I'd rather start Rashford on the wing.
There's no way
Just yeah.
because I feel like you'd pick another winger to start over Rashford.
The reason you like Rashford this much, I really don't get it.
You'd pick another winger to start over Rashford.
I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
They'll play
If
for
Grealish
England.
was playing this
They'll
good,
play
I
for
feel like
England.
you'd pick Grealish.
They'll
over
play for
Rashford.
England.
Yeah,
No, I wouldn't.
you would.
I wouldn't.
If Grealish was doing phone numbers, you'd pick Grealish
No, I
over.
wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
I wouldn't.
100% you would.
I wouldn't. I'm saying I'd start Foden in midfield. Why is that? Why is that bad? Why is that me saying I don't rate Foden because I start him in a different position?
No, but that wasn't
Because
the question.
you're
Would you
the
start
player
Foden in number 10 or in wing if you could only start him in one position?
For who? For England?
For England.
I would start him on the wing
Why?
because I would play Maddison 10.
But
Already
why?
said
Foden's playing way better than Madison.
Yeah, but Rashford would have to start on the left. And I don't
What's
want Rashford
Foden's
to
best
start.
position? Do you think, personally?
The right?
Exactly. He's not playing on the right.
Okay.
So-
if I can pick between him playing two other positions, I think he's great on the left and I think he's great in number 10. And I'd rather have Maddison play with him instead of having Rashford
Why?
play with him. Because I think Rashford is not great. I think
Rashford's an outlier
I
for
wouldn't
England
take,
right
talking
now.
about
I wouldn't
Rashford.
take somebody. Of course I am because that's who's choosing to start.
I'm not talking about Rashford. I'm saying
Okay,
Foden.
but-
You can start Foden 10 or on the wing.
But obviously it matters who else is going to play.
It does.
No, you can start anyone. The person can be anyone. I'm just saying, where
Okay,
would you
so-
play Foden based on where his best position is?
It's not that, but that's not what the question is.
That's what
Otherwise,
I
okay,
asked
so
the
I would
question.
start him on the right. Then.
I
would
said
start
out
him
of
on the
10
right.
and on the wing, on the left, where would you start him?
But the question doesn't even make sense because
Bon Saka,
Why
bro.
don't just answer the
Bon
question?
Saka.
Why is that so hard?
I already said that I would start him on the
right.
left.
Fuck Saka,
Over
bro.
10.
Take Saka
based
out of
on
the
nothing
team.
else.
What do you mean what's based on nothing else? You asked me a question where you want me to answer purely so that
Because you
can
know
get
you would play him 10 over on the left.
Yeah.
You just don't want
He's
to say
triggered,
it.
bro. Look at
No,
him.
I'm saying that I would
I know
for
he doesn't
England
believe this.
Yeah,
because
he
I
doesn't.
want Madison to play
He's
as
just got
well.
right out now.
So if Madison doesn't start for England and Foden starts left and Madison doesn't play, you would rather start Foden on the left than play Madison.
Who's starting
than play, another midfielder's playing another 8.
Tell me who, and then I can tell
Or
you.
it
who
doesn't
I would
matter.
rather-
Anybody
No, no.
that's not Madison.
Okay, but tell me, and then I can tell
Or
you.
anyone that's not Madison. I just said.
Then I
Bellingham.
would rather him. If it's Bellingham,
Bellingham plays already. There's another midfield spot. I'm
But
saying.
there's two. They only
Yeah,
play with
Bellingham,
two.
Rice, midfield spot. Left wing is free. You can start Foden left or 10.
They play a 5
Okay,
back
if-
with two midfielders.
No, they fucking don't.
No,
They
they
do.
don't.
No, they
They
don't. They
don't.
haven't done that for so long.
Yeah,
When was the last tournament?
The World Cup.
Exactly.
they played
Played 4
four.
at the back.
Shit. Fuck. I've been out of football. I need to go
Yeah,
watch that World Cup.
if it's not Madison and if it's not Bellingham playing in the 10, then of course I would put Foden 10 because the person who's coming in is going to be worse than what I think Rashford is. If it's Henderson, if it's Calvin Phillips,
Yeah.
if it's Ward
Trent.
Prowse, if it's Trent, I think they're going to be worse than Rashford in that position. So it's, to me, I would play Foden is just miles clear of Rashford for me. And then Madison is obviously as well. To me, miles clear of Rashford.
I don't see it. But anyway, fair enough.
We got to talk about
Fair
that team
enough.
that stayed top of the table.
We can talk about Liverpool.
You guys
1-0
don't care
if you
about
want. No, not really.
Fair enough. Move
Nah,
on then.
Talk about
give
it.
him,
Go.
give him your
Do a
cameo,
little
bro.
spill.
Darwin Núñez. Obviously, we didn't perform well enough. I think we didn't perform well enough to get the 3 points. But the big teams, when you're chasing a title,
That's it.
when you got to ride your luck,
Yep.
Darwin Núñez, 99th minute winner. For me, it's incredible.
Wow.
The squad that we have,
Wow.
the team that was out there,
Bro,
the players that
Playing
were
against
you
starting.
can't say the
bro.
squad's the
Listen.
excuse.
What do you mean? Of course it can be.
No, you
when
can't.
you have a million
No
injuries.
players want to go to Liverpool, bro. It's a boring place.
Yeah, okay.
It's not the squad.
Yeah, it
Can't say
is.
the
When you
squad
have,
we have.
when you have so many key players out injured
It's
and your
Loserpool,
team
bro.
can
It's-
still win. Liverpool, we're top of the league.
No, I mean like the town. It's called Liverpool for a reason.
It's not. It's just not.
It is.
When
bro.
you're
Because
when
no one
you,
wants to develop that
Bro, it's
accent.
when
it's
you-
great every day there.
it's just not true.
They're not happy.
It's just not true.
Your team has to take drugs to be happy, bro.
That's not true. What,
Oh, it's
where
not
is that
true.
coming from? Yeah,
It's not true. The drug part's not true.
yeah.
It's crazy. I'll bring out the news articles.
The Arsenal
Yeah,
report.
Send them to
they
you.
have to
You
take
saw that
drugs
shit, eh?
Yeah, I saw it.
to be
Yeah,
happy.
Of course I did.
Just wait. You think Pogba's the only one that got done? Hendo, Wijnaldum, Winnie,
Can't wait. They're just gonna like.
Milner.
What do you reckon they're gonna do? They're just gonna dissolve Liverpool as a club,
Nah,
and then it gets caught out,
nah. They're too broke to take that money,
or
bro.
them and City can go down.
Nah, it'll just be Liverpool, bro.
You two need help, like serious help. Chelsea are sitting 11th, and the only thing you can talk about is Liverpool as a city.
Yeah, but we don't have doping charges, so it's fine.
Neither do we.
No, but you said the squad we have.
Zero.
Just wait. It's
I
coming.
said keep
Yeah.
go on about the win, but the squad's not anyone's
Well,
fault
that's
but your
what
team.
that's what makes the win good. A 1-0 win against Nottingham isn't a great win, is it?
No,
in
but you're
general.
making it sound like the squad is like a problem.
Of course it is.
No, it's just you don't have coolness to attract cool players.
Coolness to attract cool players.
Yeah. And branching out to the younger fans
Yeah,
nowadays.
maybe we'll just move on to another topic.
Go,
Well,
you
there
can
was a-
talk about Liverpool.
No need.
There was a bit of controversy behind
Absolutely
the goal.
no need.
There
Yeah,
was
that's true.
controversy.
Absolutely no
You guys
need.
doing cheating again.
Did we?
Yeah.
And what
'Cause
was
I
that
feel
for
like-
you?
Well, Konate is just like doing all this shit.
Doing all what shit?
and you know Nottingham's got like a
The refs.
the referee. Yeah, apparently he's going to appeal it, saying that it shouldn't have actually been a goal.
Cool.
Your player was down injured.
Just saying, man.
Yep.
He got the treatment. The right thing to do is to what, Riley?
Give the
So
ball
if
back.
one team, exactly.
Oh yeah, give it the ball.
There we go. But, I mean, that's how you guys got to win. That's how you got to win, eh?
The ref came out and said that he gave a free kick to Liverpool.
It's a dog world out here, eh, Riley?
True.
So anything else about it being controversial or no?
No, it's just those things, man.
Just those things.
So why did you guys think it should be not allowed?
No, I'm saying
Or you didn't
that,
have any reasons?
I didn't have any reasons.
So
but
then
I'm
it's
saying
not
that
controversial, is it?
No.
So if there's 0 reasons for it to not be allowed, then
I'm saying that
how
Nottingham,
can it be controversial?
Okay, so Nottingham literally have
Which
a referee
was?
that's trying to appeal it
And why was that?
because of Kanate with the head injury.
So a guy went down with a head injury, which made the goal not
Bro,
should have not
I'm just
count.
saying what I saw. Is all I'm saying to you.
Fair enough. If there's no reasons,
That's
then
what's going on in the world
fair
of
enough.
football. We talk
No,
about the world
there
of
is
football.
reasons.
Okay, which are?
I said this is the news headline that I saw.
What
I
are
didn't
the
watch the
reasons?
game, so I
what are the
can't-
reasons?
I can't say it,
What
but
are
if
the
you want me to
reasons?
watch the game, I can.
What are
and
the
then
reasons?
We can talk about
You
it.
wanted to talk about the goal being controversial, but you don't know the
Exactly.
reasons for it being
Because I saw the
controversial.
controversy online.
Which
if it wasn't
is?
controversial,
What's the controversy?
if it wasn't controversial,
what's
it
the
wouldn't have been on
controversy?
my newsfeed.
What's the controversy?
It was that there was a player down injured.
Yeah, and what happened?
That's the part I don't know.
Oh, okay. So you're just
I said-
commenting on things you don't know.
No, I told you at the start. I said there was this thing that came out, controversy behind your goal. That's
Yeah.
what I started as my opening statement.
So you're just saying statements with
That-
nothing at all
Mate,
to
we're
back
just
it up.
saying something that we saw
With
about
n-
the world
with
of
nothing to
football
back it
that
up.
happened over this
With nothing to
weekend.
back it up.
What do you mean?
So do we just come here and just talk
But I told
and
you, I
then
said I
have
didn't
nothing
watch
to
it
back
to
it up?
talk about it. That's
Nothing
it.
to back it up?
I thought
said it.
you would talk about your point on it.
Yeah.
Nothing to back it up? So you want to copy my answers and just go off
I
something
don't want
else?
to copy your answers.
What do you
I
mean?
just want to know what
You
your
asked me
thoughts
what
on
I
it are.
saw, and I told you.
No,
That's-
I
that's
just
all I
asked
can
you
say.
why the goal was controversial.
That
Why
part
you
I
think
said
it was
to you, I
controversial.
couldn't answer to you because
Yeah,
I didn't watch the
but you
game.
brought up a controversial goal, so you couldn't answer why it was controversial.
No, but
Well,
I
it's
can still bring it
controversial
up.
because you got the ball.
No, I
You
just wanted
shouldn't
to
have
know
had
why
the
these
ball.
guys think it's controversial.
It's controversial because I saw it and it said it was controversial during the match. I can't relay a message.
You can't be comfortable with living your life like this.
I'm relaying a message.
Living every day,
You guys are getting hurt over this.
living every day like that.
It's just a news feed, bro. Like,
Just
shit like this comes out
don't
every
continue
day.
to live your life like this because nobody's ever going to believe anything you say. If
I
you
didn't
have,
say it.
if you have nothing
But I
to
didn't
back
say
up
it.
anything you say
What
or
did I say,
arguments,
Riley? I said,
or
what am I
just-
doing? I'm relaying what?
A message.
What I saw.
What you saw.
Exactly. I
and you
didn't say
see
it.
how you had to go to Riley? You had
No,
to get
because
back up.
if I
You
had
had to
to
get
say
back up
you-
for what reason?
If I had to say
Only me and you were talking,
would've
but you had
lied
to
and
get
said
back
that I
up.
said something else.
Only me and you were talking, but you had to get back up.
Because he saw it too.
I don't know why you're bringing up our points of views in it.
Yeah.
You brought up your points of views, not me.
No, we
said-
didn't.
me.
It
Not
wasn't.
me.
It wasn't
we
my
saw.
point
You
of
said
view.
the goal was controversial.
I
That's
said
literally what
Yeah.
the article said.
Okay, so you said it was controversial though.
Yeah.
You didn't say,
the article.
guys, the article's read. This is what the article read.
You want me to read
You
it exactly word for word?
I would just like you to not use it as your opinion.
I know. I brought it up because I was going to ask you what's your thoughts on it, and then you kept.
But you didn't
trying to-
ask me.
Look, you didn't let me. You
You
kept
didn't ask.
attacking.
No, the conversation ended. You guys were
literally
talking
kept
about gloomy Liverpool.
All right, guys. The reason it was controversial was because the ball should have been given to Forrest. It wasn't.
Mhm.
They gave the ball to Liverpool despite there was no reason for Liverpool to get the ball. Liverpool then got the ball, went up the other end,
Okay. Firstly,
and scored.
answers to that.
Forrest-
The ref thought it was a foul on Konate.
He didn't call a foul.
Yeah, but when he stopped the ball, no team had the ball.
They had the ball.
No,
The ball
they
was
had
going
it.
to.
No,
it was
they had
going-
the
had it
ball,
on the
and then
left-hand
it got
Yeah, it was
called.
going to him, and then he called
Yep.
it while it was in the air,
No,
going
it
towards.
wasn't.
on the
It wasn't. It was on the ground.
Huh?
It was on the ground.
The ball, yeah, it was
Yeah.
traveling to Hudson-Odoi,
Yeah.
but he didn't have the ball.
Well, it was going straight to him.
I swear from the photo, like it's close to him as well.
It's close to
Yeah,
him.
but he didn't have the ball.
It's close to him.
Okay.
Anyway, it was your own keeper that took him out.
Yeah, I know.
So why was it a foul?
That's what the ref said. I didn't say that's what
No,
happened.
I'm asking you since
Yeah,
you're
I said,
defending.
I don't think it's a foul, but I don't think that.
So then it's controversial.
I said why they think it was controversial.
And I
That's
told
what
you
said.
why.
No, you didn't. You said you
Yes,
read
I
an
did.
article that said it was controversial.
exactly. That is a
Yeah.
reason for it to be
No, it's
controversial.
not.
But you're just arguing.
What
for
do
the
you
sake of
say?
arguing.
I just wanted to, because I know
Yeah,
they
I
didn't
don't know
watch
why
what
you're
happened,
arguing.
and you're just
Like I
reading
stated
something
that,
online.
but I stated that
exactly.
to you.
You're just
So
reading something online, and you're saying
You're
it's
giving me
controversial.
points of something I already said.
What? I didn't.
You're
give you,
pointing out something I said to you already.
not at all.
Let's go. Same.
Literally
controversy.
not at all.
Did I not say I didn't watch it?
Nah, this is the dumbest conversation.
All right, yeah.
Just
Liverpool
move on,
stay
yeah.
first. You want to talk any more about Liverpool?
Nah, we can move on.
Loser pool, man.
Another
Move
controversial,
on. Chelsea
another
11.
controversial
this is
result.
probably the most
11th?
loserest first place team I've seen.
Madrid
in my life.
robbed of a
11th.
goal.
Oh yeah.
Berlin goal sent off.
goal.
I mean, similar situation of the ref just having no idea about what's going on in the game.
That one was a weird one though.
Similar.
That was really just didn't make sense.
It's just the ref having no grasp of the game.
Yeah.
That's
if
what it
you're
is,
literally
really.
near the box and you're calling full time, how does that make sense?
Does it make it better if he caught it before the cross in the same position?
Yep.
Yeah?
But no, not really.
It makes it a bit
Did he
better.
call it?
A bit better, yeah.
Didn't he call it before the cross, or was it when it
No,
was
it
in
was
the air?
after the cross had already been taken.
After he crossed, yeah.
Yikes.
You can't call it then.
Yeah.
What did Bellingham say to him? I want to know.
I don't know. Then might need to get a lip read up. Probably what he said to Greenwood.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Can't be
But
said,
Madrid, yeah, dropped points.
Nah, that title's
It's done. Girona lost as well.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, 1-0 to
They-
Mallorca.
Mallorca, yeah. Mallorca, yeah.
Bet you have to buy
Girona
Aussie
stay 7 points behind Madrid, but that's not too far away.
It's not.
yeah, but
Barca drew 0 again.
again,
Barca
they're
finished.
finished.
Fucking hell.
Barca finished.
ABC News is better than that shit. Glenn Murray's better than it.
Glenn Murray, did you say?
RIP.
The Brighton striker.
Brighton striker.
Let's
No,
do
Glenn Murray, the reporter.
Questions. I got some questions.
some questions.
Thanks, buddy.
Anyone need one?
Yeah, please.
Oh, you're answering it as well.
Yeah.
Hey, we need like PA to start doing this, bro.
Yeah, facts.
My back
Our one fucking claw's not here.
taking a nap.
He's a
again, bro.
he's a lazy cunt now, bro.
Yeah,
I've got a problem with people that take naps, man.
Yeah, facts.
Grow up.
Nah, taking naps kind of late.
First question is things you hate most about being a footballer. You personally.
Just one thing.
Yeah, thing you hate the most. Yeah, sorry. Thing you hate the most about being a footballer.
Can be in any aspect.
Whatever you want, man. You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We'll go Bud first. Thing you hate most about being a footballer.
I wrote after game feeling because I was gonna say feeling sore, and that would have been a big pause. So I wrote after game feeling, and what I mean by this is, like we all know, the next day you feel everything. Pause. Like you just everything.
Bro, just do it. Just stop doing deny pauses.
Everything, like your whole body is just wrecked after a game. You
Go,
know what I mean?
Just do it.
Everything just, your legs tired, hamstrings gone, calves gone. That's probably a better way to say it. Quads gone. Physically, if in certain positions you're gonna feel different challenges more. So you're gonna be more sore in different areas in your body. So
Why did you write like that as well?
no, I ran out of space, bro. You knew this should be a bit longer. But yeah. This is getting too sus. So I'm gonna just say after game feeling. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. I don't need to go on anymore.
Yeah, all right. Go, Riley.
So a better way of probably saying that is injuries.
It's not injuries, bro.
Okay, especially a bit of a personal thing with me. A lot of injuries. I hate that there's not as much research going into some things, like some certain areas where a lot of players are seeing injuries, like especially like ACLs and stuff like that. I think it's really common in football and I think it just needs to be studied more.
What's that other injury you used to have? You used to get common?
Which one?
Tennis elbow.
Alcoholism or whatever you used to call it.
I've done losing training games. I reckon
facts.
losing training games is by far maybe 25 times worse than losing on the weekend. I reckon you think about it more.
Facts.
It gets you more worked up. It gets you more angry, and it makes you want to fight way more than losing on the weekend. If you've got a team, and in your team,
depends who you
people
play
are
with.
very competitive,
Yeah.
and at training, the games like 6v6s, cage, everything is like intense and like people want to win. Losing those games is by far worse than losing on the weekend because there will be non-stop shit talking the whole time till you go home. Even at home, if you're in the chat, they're going to be more shit talking.
This depends who you play with, because you two are literally the worst players I've ever played with for this shit.
What?
You two talk the most crap. If you ever lose a training game, the amount of crap you guys talk is relentless.
But
If we lose or if we win?
If you guys win.
Oh, yeah.
If you're on the losing team, yeah.
But yeah, to add to that, from the start of training, it's going to be like those sessions.
Yeah.
When you're doing the warm-ups and someone's already testing your touch. And like, what's that going on?
And then Bud and Shandon, whenever we do passing drills and Javier's watching, I just start like when he's not watching, I start fizzing him in. And then when he's watching, they try fizz him in and he starts yelling. He started yelling at Shandon the other day.
Yeah. It's gotten to a point where I just got to snitch.
Losing.
Before I knock him the ball, he starts going, Javier.
And he's looking.
Yeah, I did losing. Training especially, but just going home after losing, especially once the whistle is over and after the game is over, you literally can't do a single thing about it.
Yeah.
That's to me is that even just like talking about it now, I'm getting like angry. Like, you know, the Arthur meme where the fist.
Yeah.
Losing is the single worst thing in my whole life. So if I'm to lose in like a board game, if I'm to lose in anything, it's obviously terrible. But losing in football is something you think you're good at. So then when you lose, man, yeah, you want to just end it all.
The worst is when you lose to a bad team.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's honestly the worst thing.
It's
in the whole
terrible.
world.
We played categories the other day, and he lost to me, and he
I didn't
counted
lose.
my points 4 times.
I didn't lose, bro.
to make sure that
I got cheated. I was counting him mentally the whole time, and I got cheated. So I still haven't counted that as a loss.
he lost by
I
like
didn't.
a decent amount as well.
I didn't lose.
Anyway,
Just so you guys know, I didn't lose. I'm amazing at it.
If you have to prolong it, man, that's just take
that's
it.
crazy.
Mum's life, I didn't lose.
Pause.
best feeling as a footballer.
Best feeling.
Alrighty.
All right, much like the losing in training, I think scoring in training as well. I think the amount of what? No, I think
That's
because
fair.
the
It is
amount of
fair.
like comfortability you have with your team, you can literally say the most outlandish stuff to them. And when you score in training, I think there's literally no better feeling than yelling that out at the keeper.
Facts.
Stuff, just absolute hurling abuse at them is fantastic.
Because to be fair, keepers, I feel like in training, besides from like your usual shit talkers, they talk the most. Even if it's one save out of 20, they talk the most. So
And it's stuff like if I scored in a game, I would never say something. But if I'm scoring in training,
yeah,
I'm saying the wildest stuff.
yeah.
Alright. I went when you cut the grass with a pass in a game or at training and everyone's watching.
That's the best.
I reckon that'll make me leave training. Just I'll check out. If I knock a long ball and it's just sitting perfectly just like this, a switch or something above the grass, oh my God. I get full
6 to midnight.
6 to midnight.
You know when I think it's better?
Um,
Because you know when in the game, like you're doing it instinctual and you knock a long ball, like it looks cool, but it's like it feels nice, but it doesn't feel the same way as if the coach is like, you're doing a passing practice. He's like, you got to pass from here to there. Everybody's watching, and then you do it when the pressure. That's when real pressure's on. The game pressure is.
Yeah.
It just like you're just floating in the game. It just goes by. But in training, when everything's stopped and everyone's watching, like maybe you're doing a finishing drill and you need someone to knock a long ball, and you do it in that moment. That's when it's better.
Because you know I'm ready to.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
Hey,
I'm ready
oh
for it,
my
yeah.
God, yeah, that's what I was saying.
yeah. All right, bud.
My one is big block in game instances or training as well. So I feel like as a defender, there's no better feeling for me than like a big block in a game situation where 1-on-1, he's scattered in front of you, you've ate up the grass and bang, out of nowhere, he's meant to score. He's looked down at the ball. He's looking at the goal and the ball's ended up behind him because you just blocked it.
Never seen you do that. Have you done that before?
I love that
You
shit.
don't go to
bro.
ground.
I love
Wouldn't you
that
say
shit.
a goal line clearance would be better?
Because you don't really get that much
Vim.
like when I'm telling you, when you block like a shot that's meant to be in their favor, it's the best feeling.
Yeah.
The best
Yeah,
feeling.
right.
Fair enough.
Okay, my one, I went with not making someone who's trying to hurt you. Like, you know, after like, let's say there's been a couple hard challenges,
Yeah.
the energy's up, people are sliding into tackles, getting stuck in. Or let's say like this guy either just got fouled, but the ref didn't call it, and he's angry and he's chasing you down. Because you know what they're
You can
like if
feel
they're
it.
trying to hurt you.
You feel it.
You can feel the heat coming off their body when they're trying to injure you. So when you can sense that and then you meg them and they completely miss you or you go past them, that's easily the best, because they get so embarrassed and they get more angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so for me that's the best feeling.
And to add to that one, you know, it's like similar feeling when they're about to punch you and you just like step past. And you
Yeah,
just keep
and they
going.
miss.
Fly.
Yeah. Or it's like a shoulder to shoulder and you just step, like you go like this.
Yeah, and
you
they-
just go this way, you just go.
That's
I think
good.
that showed everyone's play styles so like spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I think
true.
so too.
Yeah.
Let's go type of player you hate the most.
To play against or just
Yeah.
you watching?
Yeah, to play, like playing with or against. Everyone ready? Sam, you can go first.
I I did. This is the worst
Oh,
person to play
I
against.
did the same one.
Oh my god, bro! Midfielders who play on only 1 or 2
Oh, I
touch.
did that as well.
Oh, we all did that.
That is easily the most infuriating thing because one, if you ever lose the ball in that game, like if they rob you or they win the ball off you, trying to win the ball back off them is the most frustrating thing because they are so content with never dribbling. They're so content with passing the ball backwards all the time. They're so content with just playing whichever way they're facing. And if you're like you have to guess either which way they're going to go on their first touch and win, and they could somehow maybe do like a jammy turn or not scan and go past. These guys are the most infuriating players to play against. So I think like playing against Rodri or something like that. Yeah, but I feel like Busquets, he's like this, but he takes a couple more touches than Rodri. I feel like would piss me off so much just because he'll win the ball off you a lot and you'll never ever win it off him. Yeah. So yeah, these guys are fucking annoying. I hate playing against them.
No, that's fair.
Well, I had that, but I'll change.
I hope we don't get the same one again. I changed as well.
So I hate those midfielders as well, the ones that just play sideways and backwards the whole game. 1 touch, 2 touch, and you'll never go near them because they like
And they look so good sometimes.
they're content with literally not fucking
Doing anything difficult.
anything.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, you need them kind of players, but the worst to play against. But for me, playing with centre backs that love winning the ball every challenge.
Oh my god, that is the biggest.
Centre backs that always want to go into battle and just dive into challenges.
That's my biggest pet peeve. When the ball's getting played into the 9,
Yeah, and
they could just hold him up,
Yeah,
but
or
they
dive
try
in.
and go in front and win the
they
ball and
wanna
then
win
counter.
the ball
Yeah.
every time.
That's not me, so
It's
crazy.
I hate playing with these guys sometimes. Sometimes they're the best player.
Because some games they'll be just eating up
Because
every
they're just
single
dueling.
thing.
They're just dueling.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Gabriel. He's just dueling all game.
Romantic.
But sometimes it's someone else, and every time they're just skipping him behind.
Yeah.
They're just laying around the corner, playing around the corner.
And now we've got a big
and our
hole.
centre backs at halfway.
Yeah, we got a
our
big
centre backs
gap.
playing
Yeah.
10 sometimes.
There's nothing worse than running back. That
Yeah.
run back is the worst. Because if they score, you're
You're not even
fucked.
doing the run fast as well. I know it.
Yeah,
You're doing
because if
this.
they score, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's going to look at you. You can feel eyes.
Yeah.
Back of the head.
Oh, you've done that before?
Oh,
Yeah.
bro. Of course.
I didn't mean you.
For me, I've gone with playing with. I've said indecisive wingers and 10s.
Oh,
That's true.
So I
that is
think
fucking
those
difficult.
players that are like, obviously these are the players that are really good technically, like on the ball, they're good. But as a 9, trying to make a run and then like judge what they're going to do is literally the most painful
He's
thing
not talking
ever.
about me, bro. He's
'Cause
talking about
I-
he's talking about Facchetti.
There's certain players that I've played with where you'll make about 8 different runs and you won't receive the ball once, and it's infuriating.
And then it's our first time the next one.
Exactly.
and
You
our
can't-
training, he never passes to you.
Yeah,
Just
fuck.
You'll
fucking-
have an open 20 and
we're
you won't,
sending- we're
and he'll
sending
shoot
shots?
and completely miss 4 times in a row, but
Wait.
it's fine.
Is this what we're doing then?
Or he'll
Fuck,
take a
I'm doing
penalty.
I'm doing a
He'll
different
take a
answer.
penalty off you in Riverina. Or
I want the penalty. Why would you take
I was
it?
going for top goal scorer, so
You
shut
weren't
up.
near top goal
I
scorer.
was.
You
I was
won-
3rd at that stage.
Maybe for the team.
No, the league.
If you had scored that one goal, that was your last goal of the season.
Last goal.
That would have been the last goal for the year.
Nah, he scored against Deacon.
Oh yeah, Deacon.
Scored
One, you
Angelo
only scored one more after that.
Santo.
And De La
Scored
Santo.
too many, man.
But
My one is something that, as a centre back and a right back, you experience a lot. Stitch up
I
teammates.
think MJ would put that in.
Yeah, if you
Now,
2019 Bud is his heads up.
when Bud's playing right back, he put that.
Now, what I mean by this one is playing with someone that knows he shouldn't make the pass to you, knows you're about to get crunched, knows that if he does play it, he gets off free because he's passed it to you, but will still proceed to play you the ball because he's like, I want to get it out of my feet. You're marked or you're about to get like crunched. I don't care about your safety. I don't care if you're going to get hit. I don't care if you're going to take one touch
Bro, I'm getting
and it's going
flashbacks.
out.
MJ must have texted him to.
Yeah,
to
I'm getting
answer this question.
flashbacks.
And bang, they give you the ball still because you're the one that's free apparently.
I'm getting flashbacks.
You get it? Bang. It's either the balls come to you as the guy's already near your shin, or 2, the ball's not gonna come to you at all. You decide to just try run to the ball, and the touch is going like fucking up here or across this way, around the corner or anything, when they could have easily just hit a little chip over the top to someone else, or even just played you into space. Instead, they want to give it to your feet and get crunched.
Yeah.
I love that answer, man.
Great answer, bro.
Yeah.
Killed it.
I think they're all good answers.
Good answer.
Really
MJ.
hit home.
Yep. Worst thing about NPL?
Canberra?
No, just, in general. But you can make it a specific answer.
This one's more for specifically, I think, more our league. We play in Canberra NPL. But I feel like one of the worst things is a long off season. We finished the season September of that year, and then I think preseason doesn't start until January, February, the following, like the new year. So imagine like October, November, December is completely off and you do nothing, and then you're expected to run back at January, February, and then you're already playing preseason games by January. I feel like it's just a little bit off. Like you lose all your fitness throughout the off season. Some teams even start December, they then have a big break during the Christmas break, and that you just lose everything as well. So for me, that's definitely a big one. I think if we changed the seasons we play in, it would definitely help with that. But yeah.
Fair. For mine, I've gone gear / teamwear that you get. I think, I don't know if it's Australia-wide, but from other stories I've heard, other places are better for it. But I'm sick of playing for clubs and you get literally like one training shirt, one game day shirt, one pair of shorts. Like it's just that, and you have to wait so long to actually get them. Whereas when we're talking to Tom, for example, he's got 3 of everything the second day that he arrived there, hadn't even done a training session, and just has everything ready. I'm sick of the waiting. It just we need better gear and more gear.
I agree.
I did like shit players, like players with very terrible technical ability who just get gassed up. Like they could be, it's similar to real football.
Yeah.
But whereas it's way more prominent in NPL. They could be like near the top scorers, or they could be just like players who've been in the league for ages and people think they're mad, but like they're not good. Like if we were to sit down and watch them play, we'd be like, fuck, these guys are shit. Like, and you hate when they get praise because you're like this guy's shit. Like why is, yeah. I can't go too in depth, but.
I just did no fans. I think this is only applicable to Canberra because when I played in Melbourne, it's a way better culture around NPL, especially in NPL 1. Even if you just watch NPL 1 games, they look like they're quite well supported. But in Canberra specific, apart from if it's like a grand final, cup game, semi-final, that kind of stuff, there's a decent turnout. But league games, you can have like 50 people at your game, 100 people, and it's
100 people is a good turnout.
Yeah, and it's shit.
It's depressing, bro.
But yeah, I'm doing that one.
Another one is probably
They want me to track
lack of
back.
professionalism in our league.
They want me to track back with no
I think
fans.
our league's just like professionalism wise, very poor.
No, I'm going to say that.
Especially when you see like what they're like in Sydney and Melbourne.
Who's the most professional person you played with?
Ooh, it's a good
Who's
question.
the most professional? Honest to God, MJ.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No, I'm going to say this.
Bud said
I was.
he was going to. He thinks the refs watch the
Yeah, no, it's
podcast.
definitely MJ for that, bro.
MJ,
Professional guy.
he's very professional. What's his name's also very
Lookman.
Lookman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They take it seriously like it's a job, which is good. You want to see that,
Yeah.
but it's just not supported on the other side by the clubs and.
Are we doing least?
If it's least, then it's...
What?
You guys actually running onto the field.
Yeah, this guy wants me to say him. And Jeremy.
Thank you.
He's one of the most loosest footballers I've met in my life.
One of the loosest footballers.
Yeah, pause. Yeah.
Thanks.
Crazy.
This guy rocked up training one time, 2 different socks. Different lengths. I'm not even talking colour.
Maybe.
training with
Maybe,
different
yeah.
socks.
I'm a Nike one, yeah.
I rocked up to training one time. This guy had
No, this is gonna be
the
a
right
fake-
socks on,
It's gonna be a fake story.
and there was a hole in one of them,
I've never.
and not even his big toe was hanging out. It was the middle one. This
I've
this
never
toe
had
was.
that.
Who rocked up to training in ankle socks?
Bud. Bud's rocked up. Okay, this is Mum's Life real things.
So we do lying.
Mum's
I'll do
life.
my lying
We
story
had a
as
whole
well
video
afterwards.
about this.
Mum's Life. Bud's rocked up to training. One with ankle socks, and he's also rocked up to training with shorts with pockets.
Yeah, he was wearing board shorts.
They were.
They were
These
board
Puma
shorts.
shorts.
He was wearing
These
board
Puma
shorts.
shorts that were sun faded.
They were rusty or rip curl.
Sun faded shorts
Why are you
with
laughing?
pockets
I used
to
to
train.
clamp you up in them shorts, brother.
Yeah, that's fine, man. You can do that.
Exactly.
Bud, I promise you, if you're watching this, he wore rip curl shorts or Billabong shorts one training.
Say mums.
Board shorts, Mum's Life.
Yeah, that's a lie. Go check on it.
You just told me to say it.
Go check on it.
This has been Let Him Shoot. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. If you're listening on audio still,
Inshallah. Arsenal
5 stars,
lose.
please.
Inshallah.
Puma, yeah.
If you still have those shorts, send them through.
Billabong.
They were Puma black.
Were they Quicksilver?
Now it's Puma.
Oh.
Puma,
Inshallah, Arsenal lose tomorrow,
the
man.
big white animal here, and it had
Puma.
pockets, and that's it. That's all I can remember.
I think it's Puma, bro.
What year did I wear?
I think it was
2018.
Slazenger,
It
maybe.
was 2018,
2018 is
yeah.
when I got them, but 2019 I wore them.
2019, they
faded.
were rusty.
And he left
Yeah.
them outside until 2022 when he picked them back up.
That was sun faded.
Also,
And crusty.
if you own this brand, talk to me. Do something.
There we go. Thank you for watching.
Fuck.